Are Social Security benefits going to be ending? This video is actually a follow-up to one that I had out just the other day talking about the SSI, Supplemental Security Income Program, and I have been absolutely inundated with comments and people reaching out to me asking about Social Security. So I wanted to come back in this video and clear things up regarding Social Security benefits. So with that being said, let's get right into it and talk about all of the details. But before we do, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, because as we get more people here in this community, we have more impact and influence as we reach our goal of 1 million subscribers right here on the channel by the end of the year, because we continue to reach out to Congress asking them to permanently raise monthly benefits for these millions upon millions of beneficiaries. As I've said before, think of a crowd out in the streets walking around chanting for something. If there's 10 people there, do they get much attention? For the most part, not really. However, if there are 1 million people there walking around chanting for something, do they get attention? Oh yeah, you better believe they get a lot of attention, which is exactly what we're going for right here on the channel. The more people we have here, the greater the influence that we have when we reach out to Congress, telling them to raise benefits for all of these millions of beneficiaries. All right, thank you so much, everybody. I truly appreciate it. And just remember, I am here every single day as your voice and as your daily advocate to do whatever I possibly can to help out each and every one of you on an ongoing basis. All right, let's talk through the details. So just through the other day, I was out in a video talking about the SSI program, Supplemental Security Income. In that video, I was saying, hey, look out everyone, I came across some information that said it looks like SSI is going to be ending. Now here's the thing, before we go any further, it is not ending, okay? The SSI program is not ending. There was some confusion about that topic, and I came back in that video to clear things up so that nobody is worried if you happen to come across that information, or if you happen to see anybody talking about it or reading about it or anything like that. I wanted to clear things up in that video. Well, as a result of that video, I got a lot of communication. People reaching out to me all over the place in the comments section, sending me emails, all over asking me, I'm scared now, can you update us on Social Security benefits? So yes, that's what we want to do in this video, is I want to update you on Social Security benefits, where we stand with this program, and what we can expect going forward with Social Security benefits. And yes, this does include retirement benefits, disability, Ssdi, and survivor's benefits. So basically all benefits under the Social Security umbrella. And of course, SSI, Supplemental Security Income, is not Social Security, right? We talked about that in the video just the other day. By the way, if you want to see that video from the other day, I will link it at the top of the comment section in a pinned comment. You can see it right there, but make sure to watch this video first. All right, let's talk through this. So here's the thing. Let's just answer the question right off the start. Is Social Security going to be ending? Are these benefits going to be ending? No. No, they're not, okay? Please, don't worry about it. If you see these headlines or anything else out there right now, please do not worry about Social Security. It is not going to be ending. However, there may be some changes to the program going forward in many, many years from now. Like, from what people are saying, possibly by 2035. So, I mean, we're talking like 14 years from now. There may be some potential issues with the program by then. But that's a long time from now. They have a long, long time to reform the program and kind of button things up and get things figured out before they could potentially see a little bit of issues going on. But let me explain what is actually on the table right now and what we could potentially see going forward if there just so happens to be no reform to the program going forward. So here's what it is. They're suspecting that by 2035, if no changes are made to the program, potentially because people paying into the program through payroll taxes and less workers out there actually contributing and more people actually drawing on benefits, that actually by that time, they may only be able to pay out roughly 75 to 79% of payable and guaranteed benefits. So at that point in 2035 or thereabout, somewhere around that time frame is what they're estimating. Based on everything that's going on right now, they're saying that if no reform actually happens to the program, that at that time they may need to reduce benefits by anywhere between 21 and 25%, only being able to pay about 75 to 79% of guaranteed benefits, assuming that there is absolutely no reform. Well, there would have to be some kind of reform between now and then, right? But remember, that is 14 years from now. So please, don't really worry about it. Don't lose sleep over this, okay? Like, take a deep breath, like take a sigh of relief. There's probably nothing to worry about for the most part, okay? But let me tell you, on the other hand, all the good things that are out there right now regarding Social Security benefits. Here's what we got. Bernie Sanders has a plan on the table to reform Social Security and raise benefits to 125% of the federal poverty line. Again, that would take the minimum benefit up to about $16,100 as of right now, in accordance to the federal poverty line. Nice. President Biden also has the same plan out there, basically saying the same thing. Benefits raised to 125% of the federal poverty line. Again, $16,100 on an annualized basis. Otherwise, $1,341 on an ongoing monthly basis. So, again, there is talk out there right now to reform these programs, Social Security as a whole, raise benefits, and to figure out what they need to do to continue to make this program solvent for many, many more years to come. Not like 10 years, not 14 years, but they're talking about increasing the solvency of this program for like decades. I mean, seriously. In fact, Bernie Sanders' plan, he wants to increase the solvency of the program for 52 years. Well, that'd probably get all of us by, right? I mean, that's a long time from now. 52 years would certainly cover probably everybody, for the most part, that's probably watching these videos, including myself, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that'd get most of us by for a very, very long time. So the thing is, you don't need to worry about this. For the most part, the program is alive and well. There's a lot of money. I mean, there's trillions of dollars in the trust fund right now. But they are talking about reform to this program. Now, again, will they get it done in a relatively short period of time? Will they get it done sometime soon? Well, as of right now, all they're focusing on right now is these next two packages that are currently on the table, the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan, and it's all predicated on whatever they happen to do with these two programs. If they actually happen to get these things passed and through and done and over with sometime relatively soon, then yes, there actually are some experts out there right now who follow this stuff very closely. They call themselves experts. Not really sure who they are, but just when I do my research, they say, experts say. I'm not really sure who the experts are, but anyway, that's just what they say. They say that experts are predicting that possibly later this year, they could be revisiting some kind of reform for Social Security and doing something for all these benefits. So that would ultimately be a very good thing. But like we continue to say right here on the program and in this channel and on so many of the videos, we continue doing everything we possibly can to reach out to Congress and to reiterate to them the urgency to raise benefits on an ongoing basis, on a monthly basis, for all of these beneficiaries. At a minimum, 100% of the federal poverty line, like we've talked about, and the proposals out there right now for raising SSI benefits, again, to 100% of the federal poverty line. Ultimately, a bigger raise would be better, and again, the little COLA raise that everybody gets every year, I mean, honestly, let's be real. That's not enough, right? That's barely even keeping up with inflation. For the most part, it's probably not even keeping up with inflation. If anything, it's maybe helping out a little bit to help out with inflation, but for the most part, it's probably not even keeping up with that. No, we need substantial reform, right? We need substantial raises to benefits, like really boosting benefits by a substantial amount. I mean, like really drawing a line in the sand and making a guaranteed minimum benefit of who knows what, 125% of the federal poverty line, something like that would ultimately, get the job done for so many millions of people who draw on these benefits. So here's one other thing. I've mentioned this in other videos too, but I just think it's interesting. The average retirement benefit in 2021 right now is $1,553. Honestly, I can't say that I've ever seen anybody write in the comments section, $1,553 is what they're getting. In fact, I think the biggest benefit I've ever seen somebody mention in the comments section, by the way, you don't need to write that in there. I mean, you can if you want, but I mean, that's kind of your personal information, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that write it in the comments section. The biggest benefit I've ever seen was $1,400. One guy reached out and said, I get $1,400. That's the biggest benefit I've ever seen in the comments section. Other than that, I would say most people are well below $1,000 per month. that's not much to live on, right? I mean, we've talked about that before. We don't need to go down that road, but everybody recognizes and everybody agrees that yes, that is not much to live on an ongoing basis. But anyway, the moral of the story is I wanted to follow up to my video from just the other day talking about Social Security. And many of you who have been reaching out asking, is Social Security going to be ending? Okay, please, no, don't worry about it. There is a long time to go before we need to have any worries about the program, which even then, I honestly wouldn't really worry about it. There's a high likelihood that they're going to do something between now and then. The likelihood of them allowing Social Security benefits to be reduced by anywhere between 21 and 25% at that time, highly unlikely. I mean, maybe it happens. But again, if it does, it's like 14 years out from now. So again, there's so much time between now and then. I wouldn't worry about it, okay? Just please don't worry about it. But anyway, in my video from the other day, again, if you haven't seen it yet, I will link it down below at the top of the comments section. Go back and check that one out. But essentially in that video, I was saying, hey everyone, I just want to let you know I've come across some information. I want to lay it straight and give it to you as the accurate information and just let you know, there's nothing to worry about for the most part. So anyway, go back. That other video from the other day is dedicated to SSI, Supplemental Security Income, whereas this one is dedicated to Social Security benefits, all of them, retirement, disability, and survivors, and everything under the Social Security umbrella. So anyway, hope this helps you out. Just remember, I am here on your behalf every single day, helping you out in any way that I possibly can, even if it comes down to, like these videos, this one and the other one from the other day, just kind of talking through some of the myths that are out there floating around. That's also very important too, just bringing it straight and giving you accurate information. So again, thank you everybody. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so I can continue to keep you updated each and every day with all of this information, and share these videos with your friends, family, social media, as I have almost 1,400 videos right here on the channel for you to enjoy. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. And I am here on your team every single day to help you out. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you again in the next video.